Hey there, and welcome to the Crunch Time Performance Show, Episode 2. I'm your host, Caden Thompson. Today is going to be another solo episode from me today. But stay tuned. There will be some guests appearing at some point. We have some stuff in the works. Bear with me. We're just getting rolling. Stay tuned. Subscribe if you haven't already because you'll get notifications for when new episodes come out. I don't have a specific upload schedule as of yet, but again, we're just getting started, so continuing to develop that process. But a quick sidebar before we get into it. I wanted to give a huge shout out to Drake Davis and his brand Stay in Process, SIP. My goal with mental performance is to become a savant of the mental game. Extremely experienced, versed in a lot of different ideas, and put them together in my brain and create a perspective that can help other athletes. And so I've been exposing myself to a lot of different mental performance content, and a lot of his messages have stuck with me really well. So Drake, if you're listening to this, I appreciate what you're doing. Keep posting your stuff. It's inspired people like me to post my perspectives on mental performance and try and help some athletes on my end as well. Now, to jump into the episode, we're going to be talking about creating a quiet mind, and a lot of the ideas are parallel to a podcast episode Drake did on eliminating hurry, and your process is perfect for the results that you are getting. So bear with me now as I actually just went on a walk, and something that came from the walk was a sense of gratitude I don't think I've ever experienced before. Like, when I tell you I literally could not stop smiling throughout this walk, I felt completely enriched in the experience. The smells, I can smell the bark, the fresh bark that the tractor was putting into the little play area around the place that I walk. The air was so crisp. It felt so clean, and the sounds, there were some birds out, and man, I just can't explain to you how incredible that experience was. And it felt like I was a child. I had clarity like I've never had before. And I think this came from some ideas that I heard from his podcast this morning, and that's why I wanted to make this episode, because I want other people to be able to experience this feeling. Now, the podcast, Eliminating Hurry, a lot of the ideas that stuck with me were about what is your rush, right? You are imposing deadlines and timeframes for your goals that only you decide on and only you hold yourself to, right? And I'm not saying goals and timelines are bad. That's not the idea, but there's an intentionality that comes with it, right? Are you deciding to implement goals and implement timelines for those goals that are you deciding on those goals and timelines because you have a clear intention and there is a reason and an idea behind it? Or are you just deciding on those goals simply because you're trying to get it done as fast as possible and move on to the next thing, right? Are you allowing yourself to experience the process and then experience the wins that come from that process? Or are you just checking it off the checkbox and moving along to the next thing? And then another idea is, and Drake mentioned this, but I heard it first in a Modern Wisdom podcast with Chris Williamson and Alex Hormozy. Are you doing things, are you playing games that you want to play, or are you playing games that other people want you to play, or are you playing games to prove something to people? Are you playing a game to prove something to someone, right? Or is there intention behind it? And so then I take that back to what's my hurry? What's your hurry? A lot of times in my walks, I find myself walking fast. Why am I walking fast? Right? What is my actual goal with the walk? What is the intention behind the walk? Most of the time, the walk for me is not for exercise, right? I go to the gym for exercise, right? My walk is a different exercise altogether. It's a mental exercise. It's an opportunity for me to clear my mind and think clearly and consciously, or think about nothing at all, right? It's an opportunity for me to be in that moment of that walk and allow my mind to relax and refresh. And so who am I walking fast for? What am I trying to prove? What's the intention behind walking fast? Well, there is none. It's a hurry. It's a sense of I need to go, 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 go. And so today in my walk, I decided to slow down. I put my hands in my pockets consciously because it eliminated my arm swing, and so I couldn't go fast, right? I put my hands in my pockets, and I'm walking with my parents, and I'm so lucky, I'm so grateful that my parents can go on these walks too. It gives me the opportunity to connect with them. You know, I'm at home, and I don't get to be home for much longer, right? I'm moving out soon in the very near future, and so this may be the last time I go on a walk with my parents, and I think listening to the podcast before going on that walk was super helpful, and it allowed me to enrich the experience and be present in that experience because I eliminated the hurry. I put my hands in my pockets and I said, I'm just going to walk, and I'm just going to let my mind engage in what it wants to engage in and be there with my parents and be grateful for the moment and take my time doing whatever my brain decided it wanted to do. And to me, that was a lesson that I needed to learn, a lesson that I needed to experience about being conscious, being intentional, and being grateful, and not allowing myself to rush as the default, the go, go, go. I was able to slow my heart rate, my nervous system just relaxed, and I when I tell you I couldn't remove that smile off my face, I mean, seriously, it was such a crazy experience. So I will say this, with all these ideas in mind, think to yourself, what is the rush? Am I setting goals for myself? Am I setting timelines for myself that are because of a clear intention? And is that intention grounded in trying to rush? Or is it grounded in a reasonable understanding of, hey, I want to accomplish this to prove this to myself for this reason, and the intentions are not dangerous because I'm not specifically trying to rush through this, and I'm enriching, allowing myself to have an enriched experience along the way, and I'm not just checking off the checkbox. And I think this idea really comes down to just being intentional. And one last thing, think about this. Am I doing certain things to make the conversations with my family members, friends, or random people seem more normal? Or am I doing what I want to do with no regard for the opinions of others? Again, this is another form of being intentional. Like I said earlier, are you playing games that other people want you to play, or playing games to prove something to someone? Or are you playing the game that you enjoy the most? Play the game that you enjoy the most. Stop being in such a rush. Go on a walk with your parents. Put your hands in your pockets. Get your phone out of the picture and enjoy the moment. Maybe you'll have the same experience and you won't be able to stop smiling for the entire time. So, that's all I've got for you today. Really appreciate you tuning in. If you like what you heard, drop a like, subscribe. New episodes coming out in the near future. I can't wait to give more for you guys.